Hello everyone, good morning. How are you? Hope everybody is fit and very fine and doing studies also while celebrating the Makar Sankranti festival. Alright, so move on and discuss about the studies. Dear students, you already knows that the chapter number 12, means of transport. What is the name of the chapter? Means of transport. Means of transport is going on, and you have seen the first lecture which is based on this chapter, chapter number 12, means of transports, right? So your EVS book is in my hand, and we were on page number 76. On which page number? Page number 76. Alright, so means of transports. In this chapter we are going to discussing about two major things, which is importance of means of transports and second the various means of transports, right? So in the previous lecture we already discussed about the means of transports, importance of the transport actually, why transports are very necessary to us, and what kinds of transports we all are using in our day-to-day life. And we also discussed about the people, those who are living in villages area, what kinds of transports actually they all are using in their day-to-day life. So all these have discussion we already have done in the previous lecture. So this time once again I am going to take a small recap. Whatever is written in the book I will read for you once again, then we will go for the next topic. Alright, so I am hoping that every students of class 3 has the EVS book is in their hands, and they have taken out page number 76, chapter number 12, means of transports. So once again I am going to read for you. Okay. How do you go to school? This question is asked in line number 1. How do you go to school? And previously we already discussed about that we usually use the school bus to go to school, or if the house of our is not very far from the school, so we can use our cycle, our bicycle also, है ना? And many students, those who are adult actually they are studying in higher classes though, and they are also they are adult actually, so they can use their motorbike or scooters also, है ना? And one more means of transport is there, by walk. We can cover the short distance by walk, right? So and we also discuss about that the school bus drives from many kilometers, and I told you, I gave you some examples also. See, in our school also buses are moving actually from very far from the schools, from kilometers from the school, right? So we already discussed about all these things, and we discussed, or we divided the transports into 3 groups. I already told you in the last lecture, in the previous lecture, there are 3 major means of transports. Number 1, the land transport. Number 1, land transport. Right. Number 2, water transport. Number 3, air transports. So these are basically three major transports, and we already discussed about the land transports. Which transport? We discussing about the land transport. Number 1 wala. This wala transports we already have a little discussion in the last lecture. So I told you that time that people, those who are living in the villages area, actually they all are using the they all are using the animals, है ना? They all are using the animals as a means of transports. Why? Because the people, those who are living the villages area, they should not cover the long distance, है ना? So that's the reason they all are using the animals, because they have to cover the very short distance, है ना? Why is it happening? Because all the villages are actually directly connected with each other, and the distance between the one village from the another, it's very short. That is the reason people, those who are living in villages area, they are using animals as a means of transport. So the name of those animals they used as a means of transports are bullock, horse, camel, elephant and donkey. So donkey and elephant, these two animals actually they are carry the things, the goods, है ना? The elephant especially used in the forest area, in the jungle area, to carry the big heavy logs actually, है ना? And the south area, when we will talk about the entire country, when we will talk about our country, so most of the south part of our country, they all are using elephant to carry the goods, to carry the things, right? Okay, so these all things we already discussed. In the last lecture. So now we will move on and we will discuss about the remaining part of the land transports. So once again I am going to read on page number 76 and the paragraph number 2. In desert say I am going to read it once again. I will show you in front of the camera also. So where I am going to start, where I can start, so you can, this wala beta. This wala I am going to start. In desert, camel are used to pull carts, right? So hope everybody has EVS book is in your hands with pencil also. Whatever things you realize that is important to you, this is new learning to you, you can make it underline there and there only, right? Shall we start new learning of today's lecture? All are you ready? Okay. Now here I am going to start. In desert means the place where is only sand and sand and sand, and we call it desert, means the Registan in Hindi. Desert means the Registan in Hindi, right? So in deserts camels are used to pull carts and carry people. Yes, it is very much correct written over here in the book. This statement is completely true. It is completely right that people, those who are living in desert areas, actually they all are using the camel. Camel can pull the carts, carry the people, as well as camel can carry the things also, right? So people, those who are living in desert areas, they are using camel. Okay, and the one more thing is very good about that. We all knows that the camel is the ship of desert. जो रेगिस्तान में जहाज, रेगिस्तान का जहाज जो होता है वो कैमल को कहते हैं, right? Why this phrase is there? Because ship can move only water. Neither I can move on water nor you can move on water, but ship can move on water very nicely, very smoothly. So as like the ship, camel is the only animal who can survive in desert areas, who can run in the desert areas, है ना? If we human beings wants to run in desert area, we can't do that because रेत में अपने जो पैर हैं, है ना, अपने जो पैर होते हैं ना बेटा, वो रेत में जब हम चलेंगे तो वो रेत के अंदर पूरे धंस जाते हैं. But camel can run very easily, very smoothly on sand. That is the reason camel is called ship of desert. Camel is called ship of desert, right? So move on. Let's see what is written in the next. Elephants are used in thick forest. Yes, elephants also used in the forest area. I already told you that the most of the south part of our country, they all are using the elephant to carry the big and heavy logs, है ना? In hilly regions, ponies, mules and yaks are used as the means of transports. Now this is about the land transports, है ना? This is about the flat surface transports, है ना? But every place is not plain all over the world, in all over the India, है ना? Everywhere is not a plain surface. Earth is not equally plain on everywhere. Earth is not equally plain in everywhere. Sometimes, some places there is water, some places there is a desert area, some places is a hilly or mountain area, है ना? So plain surface is not everywhere. So people, those who are living in mountain area, those who are living in hilly areas, they all are using mules and yaks as a means of transports. Because see, as like camel can run and walk smoothly on desert area as well as on street also. As like camel, yak and mules, these animals can walk, can run on the hilly areas, on the mountain areas. That is the reason pupils are using these animals on the particular areas, right? But I personally feel that we should not use animals because animals can't speak, they cannot share their pain to you. No, they can't. We too can share with all of us, है ना? Mama, my headache, my stomach is aching, my headache is there, my hand is not nice, I am feeling pain in my hand. But have you ever think that animal can share all these things with us? They also sometimes they also not feel well. Sometimes they also means unwell. So in that condition, but if we want to, if we have any urgent work, then definitely we will use them. So I personally feel that we should not use animals for our personal work, for our purpose work. Okay, now move on and let's see what is written in the next line. In town and cities, people are uses buses, motorcycle, auto rickshaw and scooters to reach nearby places. So what is written? Once again I will read for you. In town and cities, people are uses car, buses, motorcycle, auto rickshaw and scooters to reach nearby places. So yes, it is all very much correct written in the book that people, those who are living in cities, those who are living in towns, actually they all are using sometimes people are using their own vehicles, sometimes people are using the public transports. So buses is a public transports, car, motorbike or scooters, they all are the personal vehicles which people are using to go their nearby places. Right? So people, those who are living in town, in cities, they all are not using animals as a means of transports. Maximum numbers of people, they all are using their own personal vehicles. They all are using their own personal vehicles. And nowadays, so everybody has one or two vehicles at their homes. Papa has their own bike, Mama has her own scooty, है ना? And maximum numbers of people have their own car to go one place to another place. By car, we can cover the long distance. By car, we can cover the long distance. But if we want to go to the nearby places, we all are using bicycles, scooters, auto and scooties. Now move on and let's see what is written in the next. They use trains to travel long distance. Yes, but when we want to cover the long distance which we cannot cover with the car or with some personal vehicle, so we should use the train. And train is not moving on the street, on the road. No, train is moving on a special track which is called patri, in Hindi. So train has a special track which is called patri in Hindi. So train is also a land means of transport which is moving on land only. But train always need a special track, always need a special trained driver, है ना? Because the driver of train has the more responsibility on his shoulder, because train can carry so many people's life in it. The size of train is very, very big. There are so many bogies in the train and so many people are traveling in the train. So train always moves on track, and the driver of train should be very trained and should be very responsible. And the one good thing is about train can cover long distance between short period, because trains moves on a special track and there is no traffic on that track. See, when we will move on the street, on the roads, sometimes we face so many traffics. So many traffic. So if the distance is very short, but because of that traffic, we cannot reach on time. But this condition will not actually happening with the train only, because train is moving on their personal track, on a special track, and there is no rush. Only trains are moving on the patri. Okay, now move on and let's see what is written the next in the book. In Mumbai, people travel by local trains. When we will talk about Mumbai and Delhi and big metropolitan cities, so there is local trains are running over there. Local trains means, see, Bombay, Calcutta, Delhi, these are actually a big metropolitan cities. And if we should go from one place to another place, so there is lots of rush between that place. There is lots of traffic because lakhs of people are living on these big cities, big metropolitan cities. So that is the reason government take that decision that they will provide these local train services to the people, so they can reach on their destiny on proper time. They can reach on their destinies at proper time. So cities like Delhi, Kolkata and Mumbai, there are local trains for the pupil, those who wants to go on time on their destinies, and for pupil convenience, because if they cannot reach on time, so how they will work nicely? है ना? We always reach at every place at the proper time. that we should not never ever let on our destinies. Okay. So, and one more word is written over there, metro train. So metro train facility is also available in Delhi and Kolkata. The speed of metro train is very fast. Metro trains are very fast. And before few days, our Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi, has inaugurated one more metro train which will move without the driver. है ना? Without driver, we see. Suppose I want to ride a bike, I should ride bike. Suppose you have car at your home, at your family. So if your father knows how to drive, your father can drive nicely. But if your father don't know how can drive the car, so he has to hire a driver for driving the car. But before few days, our Prime Minister has inaugurated and launched a metro train which will move without the driver. Bina driver ke that metro train will move very fast on metro train track. Right? Okay. So this information is all about the transports which moved on land only. Transports which moved on land only. Right? Now we will discuss about the water transport. Number 2, we will discuss about the water transports. So water transport means what? When we will hear this word water, what should start clicking over here is in our mind. What types of thoughts, what types of questions starts hammering over there is in our minds. What are those? Yes, when we will hear this word water transport, it means that transports which moves on water only. Transports which moves on water only. I can't move on water. You can't move on water. Your mama papa can't move on water. So, some particular vehicles, those who can move on water only, we will discuss about them in this topic, water transports, right? So let's see what is written in the book. I will read first, and I am hoping that you all are reading along with me, and now we will discuss step by step, right? So let's start. Boats, steamers and ships are the means of transports. What is written in the first line? Boats, steamers and ships are the means of water transports. So first we will discuss about the water transport. See, dear students, have you visited to Maheshwar, which is very near to the Khargone? Maheshwar is a beautiful place, है ना? And the river Narmada is flowing over there. So here I am hoping that you enjoyed the boat riding, है ना? So water transport means the boats, the steamers and the ship kinds of transports which moves on water only, which floats on water only. That is called water transports. And boats and steamers can carry the people as well as carry the goods also across the river. है ना? Boats and steamers. See, boat has a small size. When we will talk about the boat, na beta, boat has a small size. But when we will talk about a steamer has a big size. And boat and steamer, both the water transports can carry the people as well as they can carry the goods. Goods means, here I am not talking about acha. Good means the things, the saman which carry by the steamers and the boats. Right? But the spelling of goods is same. I already told you in the last lecture, good. Good means to acha. That when we teachers wants to appreciate your work, that time right? But here the meaning of goods, it's not mean by the acha. Then what is the meaning of this good? It good means the things. It good means the things. The things which we can carry. Which we can carry. Okay. And heavy goods across the seas. These needs a port to loading and unloading the goods. See beta. Suppose when we will talk about the pupil transport bus. है ना? So there is a particular place where bus can stop. Bus can stop at a particular place and the name of that particular place is bus stand. From where we can pick up the bus or we can keep the things, we can keep the goods in the bus. है ना? So the bus station is a place where bus can stop. Where bus can stop, right? As like bus stand, we have railway stations also. Railway station means a place where we can catch the train. Where the train will definitely stop because the stoppage of the trains is decided on the particular railway stations. On the particular railway station. So we can say yes, the railway station is a place where definitely train will stop for few minutes. So we can get in the train or we can get off the train. है ना? So as like bus station, as like railway station, the port, P-O-R-T, port, P-O-R-T, port. Port means bandargah. In Hindi we can call it bandargah. ठीक है? So the port is a place where the things can load and upload. Where the things can load and upload or goods can load and upload on that particular place on water transport, and that place is called port and it is called bandargah in Hindi. So India has how many ports in all over the India? So 11 ports. India has 11 ports. How many ports have India? India has 11 ports in our country along its coast, and Mumbai is the biggest port in India, and Mumbai is the biggest port in India. Right? So as like bus station, as like railway station, port is a place where loading and uploading the things. Where is loading and uploading the things, and port we call it bandargah in Hindi. And when we will talk about the all over the India, the whole India, so India have 11 ports in all. India has the 11 port in all over our country, and when we will talk about these 11 ports, so we can say yes that Mumbai is the biggest port in India, where the things can come, where the things can load and upload. All right. So I am going to turn the page, and whatever is written I will read. Many places situated on the bank or river Ganga, Brahmaputra and Godavari have well developed ferry system. See, India has the biggest country. India has a very big country, and we have so many big rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra and Godavari. So people, those who are living in these areas, the areas are actually well developed, very developed, and people have their what I can say, their job in the river also. Right? So it is all about the water transport. It is all about the water transports. Now my time is going to over and I have to wind up my lecture. So today I am finishing over here. When we will meet in the next lecture, that time we will discuss about the air transports and some file facts. Some file facts we will discuss on the next lecture. So till then, bye bye, have a nice day, God bless you all, keep watching, keep reading and keep liking. Bye bye.